And in regards to, your approach to nutrition and exercise, because you've always been someone who loves to downhill mountain bike. So
can't get enough.
how has your approach to nutrition and your approach to exercise changed, do you reckon, over the last 16 weeks?
Yeah, you've got me doing a lot more hit and hurt stuff. Obviously, big component. I'm a, and I've said this before. I'm very much a fair weather rider, so I'll go out when the weather's good. But yeah, obviously now it's winter. It's kind of drawing in, so putting those kind of principles in place for indoor training has been really important. Unfortunately, we don't live in California. I live right next to the seaside down in there. Well, I'm in Eastbourne, which is supposedly supposed to be the Sunshine Coast, but it's not at the moment. So, yeah, having a framework in place to continue with the exercise, especially as you get older, is quite important. And yeah, the kind of focus on kind of helping me ascertain what kind of food groups are important to eat. I mean, it sounds very clinical and boring, but it's not. It can be interesting and exciting. There's not. I was quite nervous. I think when I started that, I was like, we're going to kind of be eating just chicken out of a box and salad, and there's a variation in the types of food that you can eat. Which is fantastic, and like I said, I've still got things like cheat days where I can eat whatever the hell I want basically, and still know that I can still maintain my weight loss and keep the weight off. And for me, that was always a massive issue. Is that I couldn't, I'd kind of binge eat and then I'd lose the weight and then I'd binge eat again. It's just this constant yo-yoing thing, not a kind of a smoother process of just kind of consistently eating properly and kind of keeping the weight off. So
yeah, it's a huge difference, and I think that the change for you is not just about the knowledge, because you can go on Google and with the right kind of research you can discern the bullshit from the truth, and you can find the real information about nutrition. It's not so much about just the knowledge, it's about the ability to applicate that knowledge and to adhere to that. So that, I think, is the biggest change for you, is not only do you know how to eat to lose weight, to maintain weight, but you also know what to look out for that causes you to go off that track. So you mentioned that you're allowed to cheat meal. So, part of the process I have is the 85-15 approach, where it's 85% of the time we're on point, 15% of the time we're not on point. So that enables you to be naughty, have good foods, have really unhealthy stuff like Five Guys. I remember you had that once, and still lost weight. So that's all good to know, but if you can know and not do, so I think helping you realize that and start to be better at application has been a big game changer.
Yeah, and the it's the goal setting and the accountability as well. It's nice to have someone there to kick your ass every week and kind of check in with you, and it's like you managed to.
Did you feel like I had to kick your ass? I was going to say, did you feel like I had to kick your ass that much?
At the start, a little bit, I think, but then you start to get into the groove and rhythm of it, and then you were kicking my ass to teach me to kick my own ass, basically. That's what I've done. I'm now kicking my own ass.
It's this. The image again. I'm trying to picture kicking your own ass.
It's very difficult.
Don't say something if you don't want me to try and picture it, Nick. Okay, because otherwise, that's just where my mind goes.